defensive driving school. Get defensive.
This is our school project, just driving school project on drunk driving and why it's bad for you. Once upon a time, there was a guy named Jim. Jim was going home after a hard day at work, and he was like, I wanna get a few beers, get some brews before I hit the sack. He drove to the bar, and he went in and he had some drinks. And some more drinks, and some more drinks. So, and then he was like, alright, it's getting late, so better go home. And then, so he got into his car, put the key into the key socket ignition thingy, and he started driving. But he was driving recklessly. He was swerving left and right. He didn't have any idea how to change lanes. He lost signals. He ran red lights and stopped at green lights. And overall, he was stuff happened. But then he swerved off the road, and he hit a whale. Oh my God, my car! What? Why are you even here? You're a whale. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be in the ocean, not land. Because at this point he was so drunk he couldn't even form a coherent sentence. But then the whale started talking, and Jim was like, "What the heck? Whales don't talk." So the whale said, "Hey man, why you gotta be charging in, killing my vibe like that? I was having a nice evening out on the beach by my lonesome, and then you came with your car and your drunk driving and hit me. That kind of hurt." And the Jim was like, hey, come on. I was driving, but I could drive. Drinking doesn't really do anything to your driving skills. And the whale was like, "No, you're wrong. Did you know the more a person drinks, the more their ability to make crucial driving decisions becomes impaired? After just one drink, a driver can begin to lose their ability to perform the tasks necessary to drive a car, braking, steering, changing lanes, and using judgment to adjust to changing road conditions. Does this sound familiar to you?" And Jim was like, "Oh my God, wait a minute. I did all those things." And then he was like, "Oh my God, alright." So then the whale said, "Alright, I'm gonna have to tell you about what could have happened if you kept driving like you did." So in 2009, the national statistics were that 33,808 people were killed in traffic accidents. 10,839 of these deaths were a result of alcohol. At 32% of all traffic deaths. That's a big number. It's a big number. It's more than 10. That's besides the point. An additional 254,000 suffered injuries due to an alcohol-related accident. That could have been yeah. And according to the 2009 national statistics, drunk drivers kill someone approximately every 48 minutes. That's like every other hour. I could have watched an episode of freaking Game of Thrones or something, and someone would have died. And in other news, in 2009, 181 children aged 14 and younger died in alcohol-related accidents. Think of it. Think of the babies. You wouldn't want to kill babies, would you? Because you don't look like a baby killer, Jim. And then Jim was like, all right, okay, I get it. Drunk driving, it's really bad for you. So how do I stop it? And then the whale said, "You should get someone to help you drive. Have a backup plan, like your parents or your friends to drive you home, so that you don't have to drive home in the event that you do get so." And watch your blood alcohol level. All right. So if you know you're gonna know you're gonna be drinking, give yourself some time after you drink, because the time is the only thing that can reduce your blood alcohol. And Jim was like, that's it? I just have to limit my drinking, have a plan, a way out, and overall be safe? And the whale was like, yeah, that's all you have to do. And Jim was like, oh my god, dude, thanks, man. And the whale was like, no problem, man. So you just go back to your car and drive it and pretend like none of this ever happened. And Jim was like, well, why not? You're a talking whale. You should be known to the world. And the whale was like, shh, no, go away. You never saw me. And then Jim was like, okay, and then that's the end of the story because I'm tired.